Welcome back everyone. Hi, if you're new, my name is Tori and today I'm here to help announce round 14 of the Tome Topple Readathon. So quickly, if you're unfamiliar, Tome Topple is a 2-week-long readathon where literally the only goal of the entire readathon is to just read a book that is 500 pages and above. That is it. That is all you need to do to join in the readathon, just to pick up a 500-page book or above. There are challenges and prompts to help out if you don't know what to read or just to make things more exciting for you, but that is really the only goal. So this round of Tome Topple is going to start on March 15th and it's going to run through March 28th. In this round, we have our returning co-hosts, Sam, of course, from Thoughts on Tomes, Audrey from Perpetual Pages, Sam from Will Read for Booze, Gaia from La Latrice y Greta, Joss from Yogi with the Book, and Sean from Treacho Shelf. Last round, a Discord group was created to replace the Goodreads group, so I will leave a link to the Discord below if you want to join that, and that's just really a place for everyone to talk about their TBRs, how the readathon is going, what challenges they're participating in, that sort of thing. So reading sprints will not be happening in the Discord group. The reading sprints are still solely happening over on Twitter. So you can go follow the Tome Topple Twitter page and hashtag Tome Topple so we can see what everybody's reading. So the bingo board, the challenges are back this round. This is one of my favorite parts. I love the challenges, even though I always only complete like 1 or 2 of them, but they're so much fun. So I'm gonna put it on this side of the screen so you can follow along. So one of the first challenges is to read a tome that has been on your TBR the longest. Read a tome in a genre that you don't usually read. Listen to a tome audiobook. And for this one, as long as the physical edition of the book you're listening to is 500 pages and above, that's completely fine. Next is to read a tome that you started in a previous round of Tome Topple. The next is to read 1 tome. So if you just complete 1 book throughout the readathon, then you have completed one of the challenges and that's great. Next is to read a tome with the most pages. Read a tome in a series that you haven't read in a while. Read a seasonally colored tome. So depending on where you are in the world, if it's, summertime, you can choose a summer color tome. We're moving into spring right now where I am, so I would choose like a tome with spring colors, that sort of thing. And then last but certainly not least, there's the challenge of read a tome by a BIPOC author. And so now my other favorite part, if you complete, depending on the number of challenges you complete, that will put you into different rankings. So if you complete 1 to 3 challenges, you are in the student tier. If you complete 4 to 6 challenges, you're in the sage tier. And if you complete 7 to 9 challenges, you are in the scholar tier. And I am firmly always in the student category. I never move above that, but it's just always so much fun to kind of pick and choose which challenges should go with which book on my TBR. So some people had tried to go for 6 challenges and they'll be reading like 3 different tomes. It's wild. I love seeing what everybody is reading during Tome Topple. It's a lot of fun. Just a quick note, I'm sure if you've participated in Tome Topple, you're aware of this already, but 1 book can count for a max of 2 challenges. So let's say you pick up a nonfiction book on audio and you just never read nonfiction, that could count for a tome in a genre that you don't read and a tome audiobook, and that would be it. So I think that's pretty much it for all of the logistics and things you need to know in order to participate this round. So now let's get into the book that I am planning on reading during Tome Topple. So my main priority for this round of Tome Topple is to read To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini. And this is Christopher Paolini's first adult science fiction novel. I think a lot of readers know him or grew up reading Aragon, and so they know him from that. I have never read Aragon, so this is just like me coming brand new to Christopher Paolini. So this I'm just going to use for the challenge of read 1 tome. I was going to use this for read like a seasonal color tome. It has like some winter colors going on the front, but even though we're technically still in winter, we're moving fresh into spring. So I think if I do end up doing the seasonal challenge, I will pick like a spring colored tome. But yeah, this is just going to be used for the challenge of read 1 tome. So in this, we're following our main character, Kira, and she's always dreamt of life on new worlds. And somehow Kira finds herself on this uncolonized planet and she discovers this ancient relic. And after she discovers the relic, it just leads to all-out war spanning the galaxy. So that's all I know about this based on the description. This is epic. I would definitely say this is one of the longest tomes that I've attempted to tackle during Tome Topple. This is like over 870 pages. So, oh, wish me luck. I do feel like I'm kind of getting back into the rhythm of reading. I've been just so up and down, in a slump, not in a slump. I feel like I've been like binge reading a book and then I won't pick up a book for like a week or so. So hopefully this round of Tome Topple will help to balance me out a little bit, because I do feel like, I'm getting back into my rhythm. When I finish To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, and if there's still time, which there probably won't be, so if there's still time, I'm gonna move on to the second book in the Greenbone Saga series by Fonda Lee, which is Jade War. I read Jade City, loved it, gushed over it. just fell in love with all of the characters. I love the story of Jade City so much. So this is the second book in the series. The third book, Jade Legacy, I believe it's called, is coming out sometime this year. So if I do end up finishing this, then I'm going to move on to Jade War, because this has also just been kind of lingering on my TBR, and I don't want to forget everything that's kind of happened in Jade City. So I do want to move into this as quickly as possible. So I do have a couple of options here, but yeah, To Sleep in a Sea of Stars is the priority, and I'm just looking forward to another great round of Tome Topple. So let me know down in the comments if you guys plan on participating this round. Let me know what your TBR is going to look like, that sort of thing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.